And now the latest from Ukraine, where Russian shelling is continuous as damage and casualties are reported from Mariupol and Lviv.
Evacuations from the frontline neighborhood of Kharkiv continued as 9 people were injured and 5 killed by Russian shelling in the region. Speaking next to a partly destroyed building, a Ukrainian serviceman accused Russian forces of genocide in their shelling. Kharkiv has suffered heavy shelling since the conflict began, and volunteers have been working to help evacuate people from the city. After U.S. officials announced military aid to Ukraine would increase as American diplomats slowly return to Kyiv, Ukrainians say the moves may mean little in the short term for eastern Ukraine, where war continues to escalate.
VOA's Heather Murdoch reports with Jan Bushat from Dnipro, Ukraine.
This is Dnipro in Ukraine, about a 2-hour drive from active war zones, and a bit more to areas controlled by Russia, now the front lines of this war. Daily air raid sirens here have increased in recent weeks since Russia announced it was focusing the war in Ukraine in the east. U.S. officials met with the Ukrainian leadership over the weekend and later announced increased military aid to Ukraine, and that U.S. diplomats would be returning to the country, with some U.S. embassy staff coming in as early as this week. Here in Dnipro, locals say this may be a good sign that Russia will not be overtaking the capital or the Ukrainian government. But they say it means little in the east, which remains under attack, with no sign the war will slow anytime soon. In recent days, Russia has bombed infrastructure such as railways and electricity as far west as the city of Lviv, which is generally considered safe from the war. Locals here say they are shocked and angered by recent attacks in the port city of Odessa, which left 8 dead, including a 3-month-old baby.